Okay, boys and girls, we are ready for another reading of Geronimo Stilton. And as you can see, we are on page 96. We have really gone through this book fast. I think we're going to be able to finish it here in this setting. This chapter is called The Key to the Treasure. When I came to, the first thing I saw were Petunia's blue eyes. I sighed. Then I remembered. Bugsy Wugsy, was she okay? I looked around in panic. Yes, she was still in one piece. I sighed with relief. Wild Willie slapped me on the shoulder. Well done, Stilton. You remembered what to do when facing a mountain lion. Bruce slapped me on my other shoulder. I winced. Champ, on those rare occasions when you don't disappoint me, you do me proud. Petunia gave me a kiss on the tip of my snout. Gary, you're a real hero. Trap just shouted, Gearmeister, your little rat nap is over. Get up, let's find the treasure before somebody else does. I gulped. Do we have to climb Harney Peak again? It'll take forever. Not to worry, Jerrykins, Thea said. While you were out cold, we scaled Harney Peak and found the key, this key. Trap showed me an old key and an ancient parchment with this message on it. Benjamin was so excited he was bouncing up and down. Holy cheese, there's a treasure! Where is Bear's Lodge? Asked Bugsy Wugsy. Okay, and the parchment says, at the foot of Bear's Lodge you will find the gold. Seek it there if you will be so bold. A light bulb went on in my head. I began leafing through my guidebook. Bear's Lodge is also called Devil's Tower. It's a tall, rugged rock that looks like a tower and is in the northeastern part of Wyoming. Well then, rodents, let's saddle up, Trap cried. The treasure won't wait forever. We got to Devil's Tower in record time, and as we pulled into the parking lot, we found a surprise. An immense crowd. There was also a band, complete with trumpets and drums. Why are all these rodents here? I stammered. At the front of the crowd was a stand festooned with ribbons. A rodent standing on top shouted into a megaphone. This year, the treasure hunt was a real success. Over 1,000 rodents signed up. With the money we raised from their fees, and then it goes over to this page, which talks about Devil's Tower. Devil's Tower is a steep, rugged, solitary, stump-shaped rock that looms 1,267 feet over the Belle Fourche River below. It is 867 feet from its base to its summit. Located in northeastern Wyoming, Devil's Tower formed from magma that swelled into the sedimentary rock around it. The sedimentary rock eventually eroded, leaving the unusual structure that remains. Also known as Bear's Lodge or Matatipia, Devil's Tower is a sacred site to many Native Americans. It was declared America's first national monument by Theodore Roosevelt in 1906. So I'm guessing that this is a real place. I should have looked that up. We can look that up later. So we'll be able to protect nature in the Black Hills. So let me present the winners of this year's Black Hills Treasure Hunt Benefit. Treasure Hunt Benefit? We all looked at one another in shock. We had been participating in a contest this whole time. Before we could react, the crowd cheered enthusiastically and pushed us onto the stand. The rodent with the megaphone shouted, Now for the moment you've been waiting for, the presentation of the treasure. He asked us to give him the key we had found. Tia gave it to him. He inserted it into the lock of a wooden chest and opened it. It was filled with golden coins. Trap reached in with both paws and showered coins over his snout. I'm rich! The crowd was silent. Everyone stared at him in astonishment. The rodent on the podium was confused. So So here they are, the band, the podium, the announcer. What is going on? Rich? But this isn't real gold. What? Wait a minute. What are these? Screeched Trap. He sniffed one of the coins. But these are made of chocolate. The rodent smiled. Well, yes, of course. You see, the prize is just symbolic. The real prize is participating, because the real treasure is nature. That's why we organized this whole contest, to raise money to preserve the natural beauty of the Black Hills. He waved a flyer under our snouts. It was an exact copy of the map Trap had found, complete with a missing piece. We were all squeakless. Wild Willie winked at me. Trap, I have a confession to make. I knew this was a fundraiser. In fact, I paid the entrance fee for everybody in our group. And then here we have something. What is this? If it's treasure that you seek, look deep into the forefathers' eyes. And don't forget to peek. Help preserve the Black Hills' natural beauty. Follow the clues and find the treasure. Rules of the game. We've organized this treasure hunt to raise money to preserve nature in the Black Hills. The team that finishes first will receive a prize of real coins made of pure chocolate. All proceeds from the contest's entrance fee will go to the Black Hills Nature Society. Nature is the most precious treasure. Precious treasure. Okay, that must have been the advertisement there. I wanted to give you a present. An amazing adventure. Trap shrieked and tore at his fur. No, it's not fair. I wanted a real treasure. My fur turned bright red. Trap could be so embarrassing. Haha, that's Trap for you, I told the crowd. He's such a jokester. We are very happy we could participate in this magnificent adventure. Nature is the most precious treasure. I'll give you a mountain lion. After that, we headed home to New Mouse City. I reflected that the vacation was certainly not a relaxing one, but it was without a doubt one of the most beautiful trips of my life. I turned toward Trap, who was sitting next to me. He was comforting himself by eating the chocolate coins. Thank you, Trap, I said. Because of you, I had a wonderful time. Well, I wouldn't thank me just yet, he said mischievously. I have one last surprise for you, Ger. Oh dear, what has Trap done? What surprise did my cousin have planned this time? I was afraid to find out. When we landed in New Mouse City, I headed straight to my apartment at 8 Mouseford Lane, with Trap right behind me. A huge pile of packages was waiting for me there. Trap shouted, Do you like your surprise, dear Meister? I ordered all these neat little things from the catalog I found on the plane. Naturally, you're paying the bill. I ordered everything with this. And he waved my Mouse Express gold card in front of my snout. It was the card I thought I had lost at the beginning of our trip. I glanced at the pile of things. What? A mountain lion? I squeaked in horror. Oh, 3 inflatable swimming pools complete with diving boards, a toaster shaped like a cat, a replica of Mount Rushmore, a silver-plated tea serving set, a fully furnished dollhouse. Oh, down here at the bottom, fully furnished dollhouse. Oh my goodness, look at all the stuff he bought. Oh my goodness. Yep, right on top of the boxes was a mountain lion. It looked as if it were about to pounce on me. I stared it in the eye for a moment. I had a close-up look at its razor-sharp claws, thick whiskers, and amber gold eyes. I was about to pass out when Trap shouted, Get a hold of yourself, dear Meister. How did you like my surprise? You're such a scaredy rat. Can't you tell the mountain lion is fake? I reached out a trembling paw and gently touched the mountain lion. It was an enormous stuffed animal. Once my heart had stopped beating like a bongo drum, I lifted up the mountain lion and ran after Trap. When I catch you, I'm going to give you a mountain lion. But Trap was too fast for me. And thus, dear reader, ends this tale. Despite all my crazy misadventures, the Black Hills is one of my very favorite places. That magnificent piece of nature will always have a special place in my heart. Goodbye, mouse friends, until the next adventure. It's sure to be a whisker-licking good time, or my name isn't Geronimo Stilton. I'm out of here, says Trap. Okay, and then on the back here it has a picture of several of the other Geronimo Stilton books. And I don't know which ones we have in our library, but they're kind of fun to read. So that was a good one, boys and girls. So until we start a new book, I will talk to you later. Bye.